Okay, so we're back in the save file now, and I want to show you how this system works. But before we really get into it, I'm going to go ahead and turn on some of these rooms so we can actually see them use them, right? So I'm going to turn on the canteen, and because this is labeled as staff only, it becomes a staff canteen. Now the kitchen doesn't have to do anything, but the kitchen staff is going to deliver food for the staff. And the kitchen staff basically delivers like more premium food. It delivers better food for the staff. I've also got a radio in the room because it improves morale and stuff for them too. So that's something else we're going to work with. Now this guy is inside the canteen. There's nothing to eat though. And he's just kind of patrolling around. He's just kind of walking around. It says his break time is 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. Let's pause it really quick. Take a look at needs. If you go into the needs menu, you can see that staff needs has its own tab. If I click that tab, I don't know why clothing is so high. Wow. Nobody's getting laundry done either. Great. I don't know the laundry system. Like, these are the three problems I have, really, right? It's the mailroom, the clothing need, figuring that out. There was another one. I forget what it is already. But anyway, those are the three. Like, there's problems I'm having that I just haven't consistently figured out. And I don't know what to do. Oh, the other problem I have is the dishes. Like, I can't figure out, like, why they don't do the dishes. They just, like, some of them do, like they are doing them, but there's so many trays everywhere. I don't understand that part. Anyway, this tab, staff needs. I click this. Staff have bladder, bowels, food, safety, recreation, comfort, and environment. They also have a rest need, which some of them actually really need to rest right now. Like all of a sudden, they just need to rest. Okay, they haven't had a break in a while. For breaks and stuff are managed in the policy tab. There are staff break length, which is 90 minutes, and how many breaks they get. I can give them more breaks if they're not getting enough rest or whatever. I can give them longer breaks if they're not getting enough rest and stuff. The thing is, I've noticed there's only two problems with this prison, okay? This particular prison has two major issues with staff needs. One is rest, which is not too bad. They get a little tired. This sometimes stays, light blue, medium. We do get probably critical hitting about this level. Light blue gets to about here, and medium gets to about over here. So the need does need to be satisfied, but it's not ridiculously urgent or anything. Food, on the other hand, gets dark blue all the way over to here. They're just not eating. And everything else seems to be fine. Bladder, bowel, safety, recreation. Safety goes up a little bit, but that's only when things start to get bad. And then once things really get bad, safety goes like way up here. So, I mean, I think the food need is the big thing I need to solve. And I think part of the reason why they're not getting the food need, and you really have to analyze your prison and figure out how things work. I think part of the reason why they're not getting the food need is because we've got a canteen here. Well, at least we will. Canteen here. Yep, like that. I'm going to leave the bathrooms unmarked because if I mark the bathrooms, I'm not sure why there's not a door here. Also not sure why there's not water to that toilet. Did I not go far enough with it? I didn't go far enough with the pipe. There we go. Get that done. Because the pipe comes down from down here. I think part of the reason why they're not getting it is because this staff canteen is way over here, which is fine. These guards can go over there and eat, right? There's another one here. This one gets used a lot more than the other one, which makes sense. It's kind of in the heart of the whole place. So it makes sense. This is where all the action is, and this is where all the guards are. If I come up here, I've got another one that I've made out of this area. Let's mark this as a staff canteen too. Now, I'm not sure how much stuff will actually get delivered to this. I'm not sure if that will even work very well. We're going to try it. This has got to be marked as staff only. Wait a minute. Deployment. Oh, we got another problem. Other than performance, we had another problem. This is all marked. There. Max sec only, please. This is not max sec only, but people can get, taken here if they want to. There's people in the yard doing gang business. Anyway, so this stuff here was a problem because of the solitary. I think it's slowly getting itself worked down to where it's nothing now. There's only 3 people waiting. There's only 4 in solitary, which is odd. But yeah, there's... So this problem's solved now. We don't even need that facility. But in case we get a huge act of violence again, I want to make sure we can put everyone in solitary right away. So that's why I got another facility. The main issue, though, I think regarding food, is that the guards have a 90-minute break. 90 minutes is a pretty long break. An hour and a half is a pretty long break. The problem is, though, is that the prison is so large, the guards spend more than half their time getting to the canteen here or over here. Like, if these guys over here want to go eat, I just added this. So this isn't something I've tested, having that one there. Maybe this will fix a lot of the problems. But most of the guards, if they're all hanging out over this area, they've got to travel quite a bit of ways to get to the canteen. And so what they end up doing is they satisfy their bladder first, which is one of the bathrooms. In this case, it's here or here. And then they have to go and eat, but they don't really have a whole lot of time to eat because their break is too short. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make their break a lot longer. I'm going to make their break like 180 minutes. Really long break. And you know what? I'm thinking I might give them 3 breaks a day. Now, I don't know what that's going to do to my prison staff in terms of like people being on duty when they need to be. I don't know what that's going to do, but I want to test it out and see if that's going to do anything with their needs in terms of making them happy. I'm going to actually, I keep looking at this murder one, 8 hours for murder, and I want to take that down to 7. I don't know why, I just do. All right, so I'm going to try and play test this right now. 180 minutes and number of staff breaks is 3. So this is staff needs. We have it active. Let's go ahead and start it up. And what we'll see over time is you're going to see these needs are going to eventually, I'm going to go 3 times speed for a minute. You're going to see these needs eventually go up. But I'm hoping the rest need gets conquered here. It kind of looks like it's starting to get dwindled down for a lot of guards. 7 staff, 8 staff, 9. It's starting to go up a little bit as far as who's furious. The guys in red, when it says they're furious, I think those are the ones that stop, like, they stop working. They stop doing what they're supposed to do. We have another... What is going on here? 2 deaths. This is also another thing that happens. As soon as I activate the beta, guard killed by baton. Or killed by guard with baton. Killed by guard with baton. As soon as I activate the beta, everyone who gets hit by a baton, this one was killed by a rival gang member. Everyone who gets hit by the baton starts to die. That's another problem I'm getting with this beta. And I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if it's like the guards are furious because their needs aren't being met, so they're taking it out on the prisoners. That could be something. In my big death ball that happened 3 days afterwards of turning this on, where I had like 100 and I think it was like 102. But in that period of time where that happened, like a huge percentage, like 30% of the deaths were prisoners who were killed by guards with batons. It was just like, wow, that seems like excessive, you know? It seems really excessive. So, I don't know. I'm not sure we should keep this on. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think we should continue with staff needs. I'm open to turning it on. I just don't want it to break the prison by turning it on, right? This prison was not designed with this mechanic in mind, right? When I designed the prison, I did not design it with this in mind because it wasn't a thing. If it was a thing, I would have designed it around this ahead of time, right? As we were building the prison, we would have addressed this need. It wouldn't be such a big boom explosion problem, right? So this is one of those things where you have to heavily play test it. And I can keep going back and forth with current saves as we progress with building the prison. I can keep going back and forth with current saves in my off time, just trying to figure out whether or not things are going to work very well. I don't know. I know that 85 of my guards are on break right now. That's a significant portion of my guards on break. And yet still, there's decent coverage. I mean, it's not really great, but it's decent. Right? This one's not working. Why? No prisoners assigned. Now, it's not supposed to be prisoners. It's supposed to be staff. Okay, let's get that taken care of right now. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so right here, this staff canteen, look at all these guys are on break. They're just hanging out in the staff room on break, right? This might be another thing, is that they're hanging out in here where there's not a whole lot of comfort. So I think my method of having this break room also be this is not a good thing. So let's try this. If I go room and I go security, if I make this a security office instead, what does that do for the people who are on break? Okay, they get up and they leave. That's good. Where do they go? They're going to get up and leave. All of these guards are on break. Some of them are now getting off break, but they're going to go into this staff room. Okay, so this staff room might need to have some things addressed to it. So let's have wide sofa. I'll just put a few more sofas in here because they really want their comfort. And that makes sense. So I'm going to give them comfort. And then I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to redesign this a bit. If I do this, and then put a large TV in here, that should take care of their comfort needs, right? Maybe we also put a radio in here. Can I stick a radio there or something? That could be cool. Because I think what happens is the guards are going to the nearest staff room. Whoa, that was weird. The whole screen went black for a second. Anyway, I think what's happening here is the guards are going to the nearest staff room. And the nearest staff room isn't necessarily the one that's the most accommodating. So like this one up here, which is easily the most accommodating, is being used, but like it's not being used by very many guards. There's also no electricity in here for some reason. Why is there no power? Because I don't have it drawn to, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it doing it. So let's bring this in there then. I don't care. I don't care if it's too long. Just do it. Hopefully you have the electrical cables in here somewhere and you can just pull them out of this room and, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so let's check out the guards' needs now. We don't have very many free guards now because a lot of them are on break. Almost 100 of them are on break right now. So if I take a look at staff needs though, how's this doing? So far so good. Wait, this is bad. Wait, is this not working? No, it's working. Their need just isn't there. Maybe it's getting satisfied right away now. But did I fix it? They are eating. They have better food than the other places. They have better food than the other people, so yeah, it's kind of working. It looks like it anyway. They're eating. We might need more kitchen staff. Let's slow this down a bit. We're actually running out of guards too. I might need more guards because we're running out. The thing about this is like a lot of people were saying you have too many guards. Like look at this. This is huge. This is a really bad deal. There's so many in this tiny space. I mean, I guess it's okay, but I really wish. Is this again? It happened again. Killed by guard with baton. I feel like every time a guard hits somebody now, they die. It's really getting frustrating. So many people are dying with the baton, and it only happens as soon as I turn on the beta. As soon as I activate the beta and activate guards' needs, that's what's happening. I kind of want to address this. I want to check it out and see if there's like a bug report or something about that so that I can know for sure. I'm really not sure. I'm going to activate this, and then I'm going to turn that path. And let's do that, and that, and that. And we'll just wrap this around, I guess, because why not? Make it look nice and purty. Okay, anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. Well, maybe not. You know what I'm probably going to do? You guys already know this because you've been watching. I'm going to split this entire introduction of this stuff into 2 episodes so I can keep talking and keep going over this problem. First thing I want to do, though, is I want to get this hooked up to power. There's no power in here. So let's get, we can run this out this way and then down through this hall, over through this hall, over through this hall, like that. And I guess maybe we'll dip it into there. See if that hooks everything up to power. Okay, yeah. We have capacity for some more, but I really want to take care of the... I'm not going to do any more intake unless it's death row, which right now Stephen Davies has failed his... He's failed his appeals. He has a 9% chance now. We can technically... We have the green light. We can technically execute now without having to worry about it. We were pretty close on our power usage before, so I'm going to add another capacitor here just because. Just because I can. Also got some tunneling happening over here. Search the cells. There's always something to do in this game. Always. Like, there are some people who have prisons that don't have the gangs on, the weather on, and all that stuff. Admittedly, there are some people who have prisons that they can just sit back and collect the money and build onto it. This is not one of those prisons. I think it's just by the design of it. It's just there's so much to do. There's so many dangers. All the gangs, the weather system, making people really pissed. And then the unfortunate thing that I got a volatile gang leader like Scott Gordon. That was an unfortunate thing too. We also have 4 Supermaxes now, which is kind of nice. I say nice, but really what I mean is it sucks. Yep, hands up. Get in the air. Library books. What are you acting up for with library books? Yeah, I gotta get rid of this stuff too. Let's dump, clear the indoor area there. Let's get rid of all those boxes. So we don't need those boxes. But we're gonna reactivate the room. This is a shop. Reactivate the room, but I want to demolish all the other stuff. Or I want to dump all those boxes. It's just silly that those boxes are there. Just silly. I'm telling you. So that's what we got. We got 4 major issues in this prison that I don't know how to solve. The dishes, getting them all done, although it does kind of look like they're doing them, but there's just so many trays. We've got the mailroom situation. No idea how to solve that. I've tried so many things. Just not working. And then we've got... I don't even remember what the other one was. Now I'm going all over the place. There's too many problems to solve. And then, of course, the guards, the guard needs, the staff needs. Kitchen staff manage the guards' needs. Kitchen staff manage the staff canteens. Come up here. Let's see if people are using them. Yes, they are. Good. People are using this one, too. That's what I like to see. They're using the toilets. Yep, everything's getting settled there. I probably need a couple of more cooks just to manage the additional responsibilities that they have. I'm going to add a few more cooks just so they can manage that a little better. How about this canteen up here? Nobody's using it. Why? Is it not delicious or what? No deliciousness? Maybe we can get the staff. No, they can go out here and go around. It's not hard. Hold on. You're on break. I'm actually curious on this. If you're on break, can I click you and tell you to go somewhere still? No, I can't. Go there. He won't do it. He's on break. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, this isn't being used. The staff is here. The stuff is here, but it's not being used. Staff canteen. Let's maybe reclassify the room. So I'll dump the classification, and then I'll reclassify it. Maybe that will work. I don't know. Serving table, bench, indoors, everything's fine. Just not working. Maybe they just haven't gotten around to getting it to it yet. I don't know. Could be. No idea. Check out staff needs. Okay, actually the food need is a little better now. Comfort's up. Rest is okay. It's not bad. It's getting settled. Some people are taking care of it. You know? It's a medium. This is actually much better than it was. And maybe it's the longer breaks. Giving them more breaks and making them longer allows them to get to where they need to go. Right? They can move around the prison and get where they need to go. All right, you know what? It's late at night. We're doing a shakedown. I want to get these tunnels sorted out too. There's the tunnel. Yeah, there's the tunnel. Hello. We found ya. Okay. Yeah, that'll take care of it. I'm gonna get a couple more workmen too. My money's starting to drop a little bit. And I think it's because we have all this construction stuff going on. So let's get a few more workmen to help out. And you know what? I'm gonna get a few more guards too. I know I have too many, but like, whatever. I have breaks and stuff happening now, so I have to accommodate that. And having more guards means that I have more needs to solve. I have more needs to pay attention to, but it also means that more people are on staff at one time. There's less people on break, more people stationed. That's what I meant to say. So, yeah, lots of stuff happening. 78 on break right now, 80 on break right now. It's pretty good. I'm okay with this. This is working out so far a lot better than it was. A lot better than it was. Having this labeled as a security office might be helping. Can we do... I want to do a different floor pattern. It's this one. It's a metal floor? Metal floor. I want to do a different floor pattern so I can tell that this is not a staff room. Because I do use floor patterns to identify rooms a lot when I'm looking at them myself. Because sometimes, like this right here, you can't really... I mean, you can kind of read it if you pay attention. But it's not super obvious that this is a security room. But we're actually missing a filing cabinet and an office desk. Because it doesn't need this stuff anymore. So let's get rid of this stuff. Get rid of this stuff. He's sitting on the... See, like, he went and sat on the sofa on his break now. Which is kind of nice. Kind of cool. I think. Get the stuff sorted. Get the stuff taken care of. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to put in a office desk. There it is. Yeah, right there's fine. And we'll put in a filing cabinet right next to it. And we'll put a chair, I guess. It's fine. So we'll get them to take care of that, and then this will be a proper security office at that point. Which will be nice. Okay. Shakedown's underway. We did uncover quite a few tunnels, I think. So let's make sure we got them all by going like this. No, I guess we did. Okay. Oh, we got a pickaxe down here. We found tools. Are we gonna uncover... We're gonna uncover another tunnel in the works down here too? Blue Zest. His name is Blue Zest. It's pretty funny, actually. I wish my name was Blue Zest. Not really. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. 2677 places to search. A lot of guards doing the things. 9 available. This is good. 78 people on break and there's still 9 available. Okay. That works really well. Are they using this yet? No. Why not? I'm really curious as to why not. Why are you not using this? I'm really confused, actually, about this. This is actually asking for trouble having all these open. I think I'm going to label some of these as cells. Some of these are ready to be cells. So, like, these ones here are ready. They don't have a hot water problem. These ones don't have any hot water problems. This one doesn't have any water problems. So if they're labeled as cells, I know they're ready. Let's go to deployment, max sec, turn these into cells. There. So they'll close those. These ones will remain open. What I want to do instead, though, is figure out why they're not on. So this has a hot water issue. I think it's probably because... No, this is ran all the way. Oh, this isn't connected. Go-y. Do that. What about up here? This isn't connected either. Yep. That needs to be ran to there. That, like that, and like that. Like that. Get those done too. What about over here? Looks like we have a water problem there. Run that up there. Get that done. Then we have regular water too. We're not reaching it because I don't know why. They just didn't install the pipe. I don't need to go all the way there, but whatever. I did it anyway. Oh, the water's not reaching. Okay, well it needs to go closer then. So let's pull the big pipe up. Let's take the big pipe to there. That will hopefully take care of it. Let's figure that out too. Get the people to take care of that too. All right, hold on. Danger's all the way up. Gang members are pissed. Probably Scott Gordon. Yep, there he is. Lockdown. Make it unpermanent. Bring the danger back down. Good. Take a look at staff needs. And it's better. This is better. I think we figured it out. It's just about the breaks needed to be longer. They need longer breaks and more of them. And I'm actually thinking because I've got to, I mean, I'm gonna need more guards, but I think when they do go on break, I'm gonna give them even more time. I'm gonna give them 200 minutes. And I'm gonna give them 3 breaks a day. That's a lot. But if you consider the fact that the guards are working 24 hours a day, right, they're always on, then having 3 breaks throughout the day that are 200 minutes each really isn't all that much break time. You know, if you think about your typical work day, most people work, what, like a 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 10 to 7 kind of thing, you know? Some occupations, you start at 4 and you end your day at 2. Like the morning shift at McDonald's or something, you probably start your day at 4 and end your day at 2 or something like that. You have a shorter work day. You have like 8 hours or 10 hour shifts. And then you go home. So you're only working 10 hours in that day. If I give you 600 minutes, that's 10 hours of break time, then you're working 14 hours a day, right? If you are off for 10 hours, then you're on for 14. So these guards are already working 14-hour shifts, or 14 hours a day. I think that's pretty fine. That's okay. You know what? We don't need this shakedown anymore. We can end that. 2 more places to search. I don't even know where that is, but I think we've sorted it out. Performance issues seem to be holding up okay. This still doesn't have electricity. Oh, they're running the pipes right. They're running the lines right now. Is this guy trapped? You trapped? You are trapped, aren't you? You can't get out. Why can't you get out? You can go this way. This is odd. Can you not get in here? Exhausted. I think it's just because you're sitting there trapped. Goodbye. You can go home. I mean, you're fired, but now you get to rest. That's good, right? You like rest. Yeah, you look like a guy that likes rest. So there you go. You get to rest now. We are going to give Stephen Davies one more try. 9%, I can technically execute him, but we're going to give him one more try. And if he fails again, then we'll pull the trigger on that. We'll pull the lever. Not really a trigger anymore. It used to be it used to be like some states I think still do it. I think Texas is the only state that does it. Maybe I'm wrong. They probably outlawed it by now, but Texas for a while they still had a firing squad. I think they also did hangings longer than any other state too. But firing squad was still a thing in Texas for quite a long time past the other states. Because it's Texas. I mean, come on. Anyone who's an American, you guys know it's Texas. Come on. Wow. No trucks to take garbage today. Look at all the garbage. It's full. There's no spots available. I probably could do garbage. Garbage. Probably could extend this up one. That'll give it a little more space. But yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, they probably need to handle the garbage situation promptly. Some of the bags, I'm noticing some of the bags are larger than others. I'm wondering if it's just like they keep throwing... They'll throw garbage in the smaller bags until it becomes super big. Not sure how that works, but I do know we need more trucks in here. That's got to be a false flag, right? I'm hoping it is. Is there anything else I need to do for the guards? I think we're good. Well, their food need is starting to get big again. See? Now the food need is starting to get big again. This is what I'm afraid of. 26 staff are currently dealing with this need. Okay, so why are they not eating? This is happening all over again. And I've given you 3 breaks, 200 minutes each. That's a long time. Why aren't you eating? You know, that's another question I have. I don't know. Now they're starting to get violence again. Oh, he's pissed off. You know what? A lot of this could be the snipers, too. Do I need more snipers? Let's hire a few more snipers and see if this solves the problem. 1, 2... Oh, well, they have to walk to the... They have to walk to the armory to get their stuff anyway, so... One more death. Let me guess. Killed by guard with baton? Yeah. Another one here. You're still hitting him. I don't know. I can't tell. This guy's pissed off. This is pissed off. And... So when the guard becomes pissed off, they stop doing their job well. This guy's break is at 5. So his break is coming up in 10 minutes. I want to follow him. His break is coming up in 10 minutes. Let me see what happens with him. He's pissed off. Okay? He's going to go on break in a little bit. Okay, Okay, he should be on break now, right? Oh, my time's up. This is 3 o'clock. Okay. So he's still got bowels, bladder, and food that he hasn't done. Let's let this run a day. Let's let this run a little bit longer and see what happens. Needs, staff needs. See, the food need is still way up. I want to follow this guy and see what happens to his personal needs as soon as he goes on break. I want to follow someone who's pissed off and see how to fix it, right? This guy's break isn't until 8 a.m. Oh, this guy's at 4 p.m. This guy's closer to break, so let's follow him instead. So in 6 minutes, this guy goes on break, right? I didn't mean to zoom in that far, but 6 minutes he goes on break. Let's see what we get from that. He's on break now. So where's he going? Not sure why you decided to open the door. See, he shouldn't be opening doors. He should be going right to break, right? That's what the purpose of being on break. All right, so what's he getting now? What's his needs? I feel like he's not solving the food need. He's not solving the bladder need. He's gonna go and do it, but he didn't do it initially, right? That wasn't the first thing he did. So I'm thinking the staff rooms. I think all the staff rooms need to be equipped. They need to make sure that they're using staff rooms that are fully equipped. So maybe rooms like this I should get rid of rooms like this maybe. And force them to go to staff rooms. Because before, you could just put a little staff room and fine, whatever. But now, the staff rooms have an even bigger purpose. So maybe if I go, let's get rid of this staff room. Let's get rid of this other little one down here. We'll force the guards to go to staff rooms that have other facilities, that have all the other amenities that they need, like the bathrooms, for example. Then they'll come up here on break. Right, this guy just came from the other one. All right, so now the thing I don't understand is his food need is way up, right? His food need is clearly his biggest need, and yet he doesn't go to it. He has a 200-minute break. And yet he spent 140 minutes of it wandering around not eating. Okay? So I give him 200 minutes to get his needs sorted out. And just now, with 34 minutes left in his break, now he's in the canteen for food. Right? And who knows if he actually would have done it at all. His food need is not going to be fully satisfied by the time he gets off break. It's very close. Okay, so he still has a slight food need because he didn't have time to eat. Wait, that's not this. It's this guy. Is it this guy? No, it's this guy. Wait a minute. Your breaks just shifted. Oh, no, it puts him in the order of what's next. Okay, so yeah, this guy. So he got his needs sorted out, but that was kind of odd. This guy's got 54 minutes left in his break. Now he has a bowels need, right? It's kind of building. I would like to see the AI be smart enough to go ahead and take care of that. Since you have 49 minutes left in your break, I would like to see the AI be smart enough to go ahead and take care of that before you go back to work, right? Now this guy here is going to break at 5 p.m. He's got 49 minutes left. And look, he's got a food need that's actually quite high. But instead of getting food, he just walks out the door. Where's he going? Where's he going? Crossed the way, down here. 22 minutes left in his break. He's seeking comfort. Okay, fine. But your food need is already out of control. Right? So by the time... Now you're going to be off break in 4 minutes and your food need is almost full. You're not going to get another break until 1 a.m. So now he's off break, he's back on duty, and his food need is skyrocketed already. He still has tons of needs for food. So this is what I'm talking about. I think the AI is a little bit busted here to the point where the guards don't eat. And this is kind of proof of it. They're taking care of everything except for food need. And we just followed around some guards to see what they did. And the one guy didn't even start to address his major need, which was food. It's the reason he was pissed off in the beginning in the first place. He didn't even do anything with it until his break was way more than half over. And then he finally worked his way over here to take care of it. Meanwhile, this one's still not even in service, and I still have no idea why that is. But, yeah, bugs. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think we should do. Should we keep the staff needs on, or we should take it off and continue to build the prison? Let me know your thoughts. Keep in mind that the pissed off guards, the ones that are not getting their needs met, like the one I just moused over. Where is he? Is this one? No, he's on break for another 26 minutes. And again, 26 minutes left in his break. Food need is way up. He's going right now to take care of his bowels instead of going to eat, which I guess is fine. Take care of your bowels, but your bowels and your bladder are so small. Like, bladder is such a small need. Your food need is what's important, but you're not eating. Same thing with these guys. Pissed off because of food. Pissed off because of food. Pissed off because of food. The only need you have is food. Are you gonna go eat now? Let's find out. Let's follow you. Do you ever eat your entire break? Your only thing you have to do is eat. Take a look at the canteen. It's right here. There's plenty of food available, and you're not eating. This is what I'm talking about. Still not eating. Not even sitting on the couch. He's not serving anything. He's not doing anything. He's just hanging out until his break is done so he can be pissed off some more. Now he's going to go wee. Which, again, all he has to do is take care of his bladder, right? He needs to take care of his bowels. Okay, this staff room has 4 toilets. 3 of which are available, but he's not going to use those toilets. Where's he going to go? I don't know. Probably all the way across the way to somewhere. I don't know. Probably 59 minutes, 53 minutes. Where is he going? All the way over to this staff room, looks like. Yep, he's going to go over here to pee instead of using the ones that was right there where he had it. Okay, that's fine. Meanwhile, your break is over in 15 minutes and you still haven't ate anything. See what I'm saying? It's busted, guys. Now he's back to work. Back to work, and he's pissed off still. So there you go. I think needs is busted. I think staff needs doesn't work, and I don't want it. Not yet. I'm prepared to deal with it. I think I've provided the amenities, more than enough amenities. 200-minute breaks, 3 per day. And I have adequate facilities to handle. I have 3 staff canteens, one of which is not being done, like nothing's being done with it. I have no idea why, especially since there's a kitchen right here. But it is what it is. Even then, even with just these 200 minutes is more than enough time for guards to get down there and eat. And there's plenty of food available. Some of them are eating. Some of them actually take care of it. But a lot of them don't. And I think that's the main reason why we have this big blue bar right here. And I don't like it. So that's going to do it today, guys. And as this number builds, right, 139, you can see it, 139 staff are furious that they can't meet this need. That number is just going to keep growing. Eventually, that number will reach 200 something, and then 200 will become 220, etc. All that stuff will happen. Even though I've provided more than enough facilities for like 80 guards to eat all at one time, it's like 20 of them do. I don't understand it. So next episode is going to pick up kind of where we left off, but it's not going to have staff needs active. It's just too busted. It's not me. I think this is another mailroom thing. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.